Food Science Quiz 101. Carrageenan is extracted from what? It is extracted from edible seaweed. Next, which egg white protein has antibacterial property? That is, corn albumin has antibacterial properties. Next, the principal flavoring agent of butter is what? It is diacetyl. The principal flavoring agent is diacetyl. Next, what is the mixture of probiotics and prebiotics? So, the mixture of probiotics and prebiotics are called synbiotics. Prebiotics are those substances which help to develop probiotics or helpful microbes in our system. Then, during malting, barley and other grains are broken down by which enzyme? It is amylase enzyme. Next question, what is sodium cyclamate as a food additives? It acts as artificial sweetener. Then, which of these is a water soluble natural pigment? It is anthocyanin. Then, which GM variety of rice has enhanced beta carotene and iron? This is golden rice. It is a genetically modified rice which helps to produce beta carotene or to produce or to help vitamin A fortification and iron. These two, iron and beta carotene, both are enhanced in golden rice, which is a genetically modified rice. Then natto is fermented product made up of soya bean. What is sodium cyclamate? It is an artificial sweetener. The standard size of fat globules of homogenized milk is, it should be 0.2 to 2 micrometer. The globules, fat globules in homogenized milk, it should be 0.2 to 2 micrometer. Then microwave is ionizing or non-ionizing radiation. It is non-ionizing radiation. Then most widely known byproduct of corn processing is, it is ethanol. Ethanol is the byproduct of corn processing. Then soft cheese made by curdling of soya milk with a coagulant is called tofu. Okay, tofu, it is called tofu. Then process of moisture adjustment in wheat is nothing but wet conditioning. It is called what? Wet conditioning. Next, percentage of acetic acid in vinegar should be how much? It should be 4%. What is the scientific term for the disease that causes dizziness? It is vertigo. Next, which of the following has the highest glycemic index? Ice cream, cucumber, bread. Dextrose has the highest glycemic index, and this high glycemic index is nothing but the blood glucose response after eating a food. So after eating ice cream, the level of blood glucose will not be high as compared to dextrose. Same case for cucumber and bread. So after eating dextrose, the level of blood glucose will be increased at higher level as compared to these three. So glycemic index for dextrose is high. The number of calories you can eat each day without gaining weight depends on your activity level. How much weight you are gaining after eating number of calories, it depends upon activity level. Okay. Next, what is the best diet to be followed? The best diet is that diet that works best for the person. So this is the right answer. Which of these fats can increase your risk of heart disease? The heart disease is increased by trans fat and saturated fat. Trans fats and saturated fats are both linear in shape. Okay, and this trans fat is having double bond, but it does not have hydrogen atom at one side. If it is present in one side, then it is called what? uh, Unsaturated fat. But if it is present in another side, in both side hydrogen bond, then it is called trans fat. And this trans fat acts linear. It acts linear like saturated fat. Saturated fat also is linear in size, and these two fats are very bad, because these two fats do what? They increase cholesterol level. Okay, they increase. Which of these fats can increase your risk of heart disease? That we have discussed, that is trans fats and saturated fats. Next question: which of the following health benefits would result from regular walking? It will decrease the risk of heart disease. It will do what? It will decrease the risk of heart disease. Then diabetics are at increased risk of heart disease if they smoke. Which of these is a metabolic disorder characterized by high blood pressures? It is a cardiovascular disease which is characterized by high BP. What should be reduced in diet to prevent hypertension? Salt should be reduced, minimized. A deficiency of iodine may lead to which of these? It will lead to hypothyroidism. Okay, a healthier vegetable to select for a diabetic patient is colocasia. Select an appropriate meal for an obese person. If you want to select the obese person's diet, it should be what? It should be mixed vegetables, roasted chicken, correct, whole wheat flour, chapati is correct, not maida items. Dal makhan, fried kitchens, no, this cannot be. Burger, no. Biryani and cod, no, because biryani is also with the oil. Then omega 3 fatty acid is also known by what other name? It is known as linolenic acid. You should not be confused with linoleic acid. It is linolenic acid. Okay, where linoleic acid is nothing but omega 6 fatty acid. This linolenic acid, they do convert themselves into DHA and EPA. DHA and EPA are essential fatty acids which help a lot in our body, and these are mainly found in nuts. Okay, next, name the three minerals present in the greatest amount uh, in cereals, grains like wheat, millets and brown rice. It is potassium, magnesium and calcium. Then name the one monosaccharides which does not occur naturally in foods or beverages. See, fructose is not a monosaccharide, it is a disaccharide. Okay, and lecithin is also not a glucose, it is a fat. And beta carotene, we know it is a vitamin. And galactose, yes, it is a, sorry, fructose is a monosaccharide, but it is commonly available in plants. Okay, the question is asking us what? It is asking which monosaccharide is not present naturally. So galactose is not present in nature. Okay. Then what is the end product of enzymatic browning? It is melanin. Melanin is the uh, end product of enzymatic browning, and this enzymatic browning is generally seen in cut potatoes, cut apples, all these things. Then which among the following has the highest glycemic index? We understood what is glycemic index. Watermelon has highest glycemic index. Vitamin D is chemically known as calciferol. Then which of the following is reducing sugar? Reducing sugar is nothing but fructose. Okay, fructose is having one free aldehyde, that's why it is called reducing sugar. It can get oxidized by itself and cause reductions of other molecules, that's why it is called reducing sugar. Then what percentage of milk fat is present in standardized milk? That is 3.5%. Then deficiency of which vitamin causes alcohol related neuro disorders? Alcohol related neuro disorder is Wernicke Korsakoff disease or Wernicke Korsakoff disease, and this disease is caused due to the absence or deficiency of vitamin B1. Then brewer's yeast is a rich source of minerals known as chromium. Then what is the scientific name of vitamin B10? It is PABA. What is the name of coenzyme Q10? Coenzyme Q10, it is ubiquinone. Then deficiency of which vitamin is associated with neural tube defects? Vitamin B9 causes neural tube defects on its deficiency. Next question. During fever, the basal metabolic rate of a person is increases because to maintain the body temperature, the metabolic rate should be increased. Okay. Then what should be the TPC of OLH per FSSAI? So total polar compound should be 25%. What is the DART book used to detect? It is used to detect adulterations. Okay. Then investing in the health of the employee helps to improve what? It will be helpful to improve the company's image, productivity, health and well-being. So all of the above. What does IFSS stands for? It stands for the Indian Food Sharing Alliance. Then what are the components of Eat Right Toolkits? Eat Right Toolkits constitutes engagement material of for a citizens and handbook and tool for a frontline health worker. So A 1 and 2 is correct. What is the full form of FOSTAC? FOSTAC is a training program and certification program. So it is standing for Food Safety Training and Certification. What is the full form of RUCO? Repurpose used cooking oil is RUCO, which is very good project to avoid reused oil. Then the key purpose of SNF is what? Social change among the citizens, then behavioral change and educate the consumers. All these things are involved. So right answer is all of the above. SNF is what? Safe and nutritious food. Then name the SNF resource book for home. It is what? It is Pink Book. Pink Book is for SNF in home. Then common adulterants in milk are non-permitted colors, sodium bicarbonate, water and starch, all are common adulterants in meals. Then what is the full form of HFSS? It is high fat, sugar and salt. Name the initiative which is used for training and capacity building of the street food vendor. It is Project Clean Street Food. Then the purpose of FFRC is what? It is for informations and technical assistance on standard of fortified foods. Then quality assurance and control for productions of fortified food. Assurance assure safe and wholesome food. For also all of the above is the correct answer. What is FFRC? It is what? Food Fortification Resource Center is FFRC. Okay, the next, name the food hygiene rating scheme of FSSAI for restaurants. It is the scheme name called Serve Safe. Then Swasth Bharat Yatra is inspired by whom? It is inspired by Mahatma Gandhi. Objective of IFSA is to do what? Is to is all help minimize food waste, then prevent food loss along the supply chain, provide strategic policy, regulatory and program support to food loss and waste reduction initiative. So all of the above is correct. Next, name the nationwide campaign of FSSAI to reduce the intake of high fat, salt, sugar. It is आज से थोड़ा कम. Okay, आज से थोड़ा कम is the initiative for reduce intake of HFSS food. Next, Eat Right India movement is built on two broad pillars. It is for what? That is, eat healthy and eat safe. Next, the aim of Swasth Bharat Yatra is for what? Eat healthy and eat safe, to cascade the message of Eat Right India to every corner of the country, to send the message about the Eat Right India to every corner of the country, to adopt a healthy lifestyle. So all of the above is correct purpose of Swasth Bharat Yatra. Then Indians need to be more conscious and mindful of our diets, because there is rising incidence of diet related disease and lifestyle disorders, correct? In it incurs huge economic burdens, this is also correct, and it impairs productivity, it also prevents, it also disturbs productivity. So all of the above is correct. Then what is the purpose of Eat Right Awards? If you have excelled in contributing in the space of safe food and healthy diets, then you will get Eat Right Awards. Then what is a simple illustrated manual to detect common adulterants at home level? It is the manual present in DART. Okay, it is present in DART. DART full form is what? Detect adulterants by rapid test. Then food is said to be adulterated when intentional addition, intentional, knowingly, if you have added something to the food, then it is called adulterated food. Okay. Next, what is the recommended allowance for salt by who for an adult? It is how much? It is 5 gram. It is 5 gram. Then what are the sources of trans fats? HBO is a source of trans fat. HBO is what? Hydrogenated vegetable oils. Then vanaspati, then margarine. So all of the above is correct for trans fat. This HBO, hydrogenated vegetable oils, vanaspati, margarine, all have trans fat, which is very bad for heart patients. Then TFA content should not be more than how much per serving. It should not be more than 0.2 gram per serving. Okay, it is trans fatty acid. TFA is what? Trans fatty acid. Then what is the full form of RUCO? That we know, that is repurposed used cooking oil. Then double fortified salt DFS contains what? That is iron and iodine, that we know. Then fats and oils are fortified with what? Vitamin A and vitamin D. Then staples like rice and wheats are fortified with what? All these things: iron, folic acids, vitamin B12, all. Okay. Then name the micronutrients to be added in milk. That is what? A and D. Next, full form of FMEA is failure mode effect analysis. FMEA is what? Failure mode effect analysis. What is FIFO? FIFO is first in, first out. GHP stands for what? Good hygienic practices. Then Schedule 4 of FSS licensing regulations has how many parts? It is having 5 parts. Then full form of QMS, quality management systems. Then what should be implemented by the food business to provide assurance of food safety? It is what? FSMS, food safety management system. See, HACCP, FSMS constitutes what? HACCP, PRP, GMP. So all these are present in FSMS. So right answer is FSMS, food safety management system. Then what does FOSTEC stand for? That we know, food safety training and certification. Then what are food allergy? Food allergies are what? A metabolic and immunologic reactions, and immunologic reactions resulting from the ingestion or contact or inhalations of a food or food additives is nothing but allergies. It is an immunologic reactions where IgE, immunoglobulin, is released in our body. Then what are the probable causes of food allergies? What are those probable causes? Maybe it is that new proteins introduced into food during genetic manipulation, correct? Environmental factors, when we do genetically modified organism, when we produce new proteins are introduced into that GMO, so allergy may causes. Environmental factors also responsible for it. Then lifestyle and eating behaviors also causes food allergies. So all of the above is correct answer. Then what is food intolerance? See, we have understood what is food allergy. Now the question asking food intolerance. Food intolerance is what? Adverse reaction of food in which body's immune system is not involved. Here immune system is not involved in the sense that our system does not secrete immunoglobulins. Suppose you take the example of lactose intolerance. It is an example of food intolerance where our body does not have the enzyme to digest lactose. We don't have lactase. That's why you cannot digest lactose. That's why we will be called as lactose intolerance. This lactose intolerance does not involve any immunoglobulin. It does not have any immunoglobulin Ig molecules. That's why it is called food intolerance. It does not have any globulins. Then how many types of certification programs are available under FOSTEC? It is having 17 different types of training for supervisor level, for managerial level, for workers levels. Different levels of post-doc trainings are there, and for that they will get some certificates which is very compulsory for food handlers, food safety management systems, personnel, all these things. Then what is food toxicity? Adverse reaction to food due to the presence of naturally occurring toxin in foods. Yes, this is correct. Adverse reaction to food due to the presence of naturally occurring toxins is correct. Then anaphylactic shock is characterized by what? By gastrointestinal tract, skin, respiratory tract, and cardiovascular systems. All these systems are involved in anaphylactic shock. Okay, then which food allergens has the highest occurrence in the world? Peanut is present at highest level as allergens. Okay, then what are the common allergens in foods? In foods, there are common allergens, that is casein in milk, peanuts, eggs. These are all common allergens present in food. Full form of GHP, it is repeated, good hygienic practices. What is the full form of GMP? That is good manufacturing practices. What is the full form of GAP? GAP is nothing but good agricultural practices. Okay. Next, expand has a CCP has a, it is what? Hazard analysis and critical control point. Then what is the full form of FSMS, food safety management systems? Which chemical is released in the body in response to allergens? It is histamine is released when allergic reactions is happened. Then at present there is no effective medical treatment against food allergies. Therefore the best way for prevention is to be label and ingredient alert. If there is proper labeling and proper ingredient alerts in food packets, then there will be a chances of avoiding food allergic reactions. Then what is fortification? Fortifications is the additions of nutrient to food to improve the quality of the diet of a group, community, or a population. This may be correct. Let's see this one: addition of a nutrient to a staple or otherwise consumed by primarily food deficiency in one or more nutrients to improve the nutrition quality of the food. It is also correct. Then restore nutrients lost during processing of foods so that the nutrient content is resolved to a level originally present in the raw food. So the right answer is what? All of the above is correct answer. Okay. Next, which of the following methods is used for food fortification? We use food fortification for mass fortifications, universal fortification, and targeted fortifications. All these things are involved, and that's why all of the above is correct. With this, we have understood some important questions from food science. Thank you a lot.